G'day everyone, it is of course the Captain with some breaking news out of the world right now. For those that are just rejoining us from the previous live stream, welcome. Those that are watching us for the first time, welcome to you all as well. As the title states, there's been a mass shooting out of Stockton in California. Hello to everyone, by the way. We got Wednesday, who was number one. Davo's here. Jim is here as well. Cliff is here. Beauty is here. Good to have you, and I'm sure more of you will be turning up. Also, Cliff was the one that told us about this. It just happened about almost an hour ago now. So we're just jumping in to find out the latest deal and what's going on there. Quick recap. There was a shooting in Stockton at an alleged kid's birthday party or somewhere around that vicinity, and it's resulted in people being hurt, killed, etc. G'day, Gary. How are you, mate? Good to see you. It's Seppo's happened again, apparently. So we're going to try and find intel as we're going along. If you know of any other intel that you've seen on... G'day, Tracy. How are you? Anyone that you've seen on X or YouTube or anything like that, because there's a few people covering it. Please let me know, and we'll have a look at it as well. Now, we will start off with, I think we'll start off with the press conference that it was only a very quick one that happened. So I think if we have a look at that, and I'm sorry, I'm going to be back and forth looking at my phone and looking at the screen just so I can get the correct intel as we're going along, because I don't want to give out any false information whatsoever. So we're just going to jump over to the screen. We'll bring up, I believe it is, this is my, oh no, it's a different screen. We want this screen. I got different screens for different things, so I'm trying to work out where I've put everything. So I think it's on this one. Right, so this is the first one. This is from X, if that's what you want to call it. Let's, I wonder if I can embiggen this somehow. Is there a way to do that? There'll be a way to do it. Let's do that. So it's a little bit blurry or whatever because I'm stealing it straight from X. So this is, I wonder if I can get rid of those fucking closed captions. Is there a way to do that? Closed captions. We don't want closed captions because we can all fucking see it. All right. I don't think I'm about to fix it. I think it's straight from there. So this is the official talking about what happened about an hour ago. So let's have a listen to what she has to say. Can you hear it? That's the next question. Can you guys hear that? That's also very important. Can you guys hear what's being said? Because if you can't, then that's going to not work the way we want it to work. For an output, that works. Try that. Let's see if that works. See if you guys can hear it. Can you guys hear it then? Could you guys hear it then? Anything then? No? Why don't you want to work, mate? Down on which? Why don't you? Monitor and output. All the channels should be. Yeah, that should be it. G'day, Beauty. How are you, mate? Good to see you here again. Prime, how are you? Good to see you. Still no sound. Okay, I wonder if I can steal that. Hang on a sec. Hang on 1 second. Let's try a different way. Go back up here. Let me close that off. Let me put that up. See if I can put it in here and see what happens. All right. I think I've worked out a way to bring it on the screen, so just give me 1 sec. I'm just going to tidy it up as we go along. I'm going to embiggen this. Sorry, guys. Trying to get this going at the same time. My equipment doesn't like working for me some days, so... For fuck's sake, what are you doing? That's not what I wanted. Try that again. You can hear me. It's hearing the other part is the problem. We want to be able to hear this video I'm about to bring up. But for some reason, when I go to play different stuff, it doesn't want to work all the time. All right, so now what we need to do is that. Now, if I bring up that, there we go. Now you can see it. Let's see. So this is the latest. This is from NBC, by the looks of it. 3 NCRA. All right, let's see if you can hear this one.
Authorities, let's listen in right now.
Call where a family was celebrating. We have 14 victims of this shooting. 4 of those are deceased. The victims have been transported to local hospitals throughout the area. This is a very active and ongoing investigation. Information remains very limited at this time. Early indications suggest that this may be a targeted incident.
Authorities, let's listen in right now.
Call where a family was celebrating.
So, possible targeted incident has taken place. Let's just listen to it again and make sure we get the right info.
We have 14 victims of this shooting. 4 of those are deceased.
All right. 14 victims, 4 of which are deceased. So that leaves another 10 that have been injured, 4 of which at this stage confirmed deceased.
The victims have been transported to local hospitals throughout the area. This is a very active and ongoing investigation. Information remains very limited at this time. Early indications suggest that this may be a targeted incident.
So a targeted incident is what they are alleging has happened. And so at this stage, that's all we know. 14 people have been shot, 4 of which have been found deceased. And that is where it happens right now. Now, we do have footage of what was happening before this. And I want to warn people that if you're a bit, you don't want to see anything traumatic, I don't know what the video is. So, I just want you to know that that's where we're up to. So I will play little bits of footage of what's happened and things like that. And if it is something that you'll find distressing or disturbing, please be aware that that is something that is a possibility. So thanks to Cliff for sharing this one through. I'll bring up the video. I don't know if there's any sound on the video. And if there is, then we'll have a look at that. So we'll go to copy video address again. This looks like it was taken from a bystander who happened to be in the vicinity when this took place. So I will bring this up and we'll have a gander at it as well. So apologies for the my fucking screen. Go back on this or anything? How can I interact with this video? You up? It's only going to give me that. So I've got to see if I can get it to work on one of these video things. See if we can get it going. Capture audio. Yes. Okay. Oh, it's up there. What's it doing way up there? See if I can get the screen. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can hear the audio. If you can, let me know. And if you don't, let me know. And I'll see if I can fix that one up as well. Get this underway.
God. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
So a huge police presence. Looks like they're like the filming off an old Nokia 3310 that's been attached to an old camcorder. But what you can see, obviously, in the first part of that footage, it looks like if you look in the center of your screen there, someone's working away on one of the injured. appears to be a massive police presence. It was earlier reported that there was 19 people involved, but it's now been confirmed that it's only 14 people, 4 of which currently are deceased, and then that's kind of where we're going to. So I'm also trying to scan on the phone at the same time, trying to pick up as much correct detail as possible. So let me know. Now, we're in Stockton, in California. We'll have a look at where exactly that is. The Associated Press are reporting 4 dead, 10 wounded. I'm not sure if the press will be actually turning up there or not, but I did see that there was some kind of live stream in the area. I don't know which news company is in Stockton, but I did see that there was someone showing off a live stream of the current situation there. So we'll have a look at that. Well, let's finish watching this one. And there's plenty of.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
And hello to everyone, by the way. If I haven't said hello to you, I do apologise. Like, people like Wednesday are here, and Opal, and Jim, and Harry, and Safari, and all you wonderful people are all here. And I am thankful that you're here. So it's not that I'm ignoring you. I'm just trying to catch up on what's going on. So, yeah, this is a bit hard to tell what's happening in this footage, but...
Supposedly 12 people got hit. I guess it was in them houses right here around the corner.
You're good to stand there, man. Just don't come down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everybody okay?
Yeah, I have 2 additional here for her speakers that we're going to transport. And that'll be the end of the victims over here.
All right, so that's the footage from Raw Alerts on Twitter. Let's see if I can find some of the updated intel that has come through. That was a mass shooting, 19 victims. No, we're pretty sure that that's not right. 4 dead, 10 injured is this what we all have been told. I probably won't show that one because there was children deceased in that, so I won't show you that one. But there is numerous people on the scene. Let's have a look at Stockton. Let's see if we can find. On the map. Bring up, it's the map. The map, it's the map, it's the map, it's the map. Oh, sorry, I was taking the map for a walk then. So this is Stockton, by the looks of it, right in here. Where the incident has taken place, I'm still yet to find out, but that seems to be roughly where everything has taken place. I'm just literally scanning through to see if I can find anyone that might be live in the area. Well, here we go. Maybe this will give me some intel. What's this one here? 1,090. All right, cool. Maybe that will give me some answers. Hang on a sec. Let me bring that up. Where's my map? We're going to go to where this incident apparently took place. 19.
Mother Energy.
Sorry. Joke of the day.
Mother!
All right, so this is apparently where it took place. Here in Stockton, about there-ish. That looks about right, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. So in this area here, is that the same place? No, that's somewhere else. Right, there we go. How do we get to street address of that? Can we get to street address? Right there. Yeah, it was right. So it's this spot here. Because that's all housing and shit over there. So it's this place here that the shooting took place. So that's the place. That's where the shooting has taken place. One of these places was holding some kind of birthday party or something. Oh, there you go. There's Kiddos. I'm guessing it would be at Kiddos if I was a betting man. And look, there's even a sign there. You're not allowed to be, no ninjas allowed. Can you guys see? You guys can't see the sign. There it is. There's a sign right there. No ninjas allowed. So I don't understand how this has taken place. There's clearly a sign. Why would, and they reckon it's a targeted response as well. G'day, DJ Martini. How are you? Just sent me a YouTube link. Thank you very much. Where did you send it to, brother? On my phone. Hang on. Oh, that's Steve. Yeah, I'm not going to steal Steve's live stream. Steve's the king of this, so I'm not going to steal his stuff. But he is the king of it. But there is someone there's a news report or a news team on the ground at the moment, and I haven't been able to. I haven't been able to find the live stream. There is some breaking news. I don't want Steve. No, Steve, not you, buddy. Steve's too good. I don't want Steve. News Sacramento. Let's see if I can bring them in. Let me just bring up my other machine. Here's one I prepared earlier. We're going to go to CBS News in Sacramento. Yeah, I don't want to pinch Steve's from Agenda Free's stuff. He does a great job and he pays for a lot of his things. So I'm not going to ever compete with Steve. That guy's he's the king when it comes to this shit. And so I'm not going to challenge him because he'll fucking win every time. He's one of a kind. Could someone share this live stream in the? Actually, I could probably do that because Ed misses out. Otherwise, if we don't put the stream inside Discord. Actually, I might be able to do that. Let's see what I can do. That way Ed knows, because we don't want Ed to miss out. Poor Ed, he misses out all the time. He only watches on YouTube, on Discord. So, okay. So there is news from Sacramento. This came out about 29 minutes ago. We'll have a look at that. Let me bring up the Google machine. No, wrong fucking button again. Right, we'll do this, We'll bring up, it's not what I wanted either. We wanted that one. I'm going to go there. A lot of technical shit behind the scenes here, ladies and gentlemen. I've never been this technical in my fucking life. Right, so this is breaking news from Sacramento. Put video on that. There we go. So there's the video. Hopefully it's not muted so we can hear it.
From CBS 13.
And thanks for joining us here on CBS 13 right before 8 o'clock tonight. We do have some breaking news that we want to share with you right now. This is happening in Stockton. We have very little information at this point, but we do know that several people have been...
You guys can hear that? All right. Is that all working? Harry, I'm waiting to hear from my niece. She lives in Stockton. Oh, Harry, mate, we're all here thinking of her. Let us know, please, if you do hear from her and that she's okay. Because, yeah, that's not cool at all. Hopefully we hear from your niece and she's all right. That would be all right. Check CNN. All right, I'll check CNN after this as well. If anyone, you don't feel bad or anything, by the way. Like, Steve's just the king. I don't want to go over the top of his live stream because he's fucking really good at what he does, and he pays like Associated Press and Reuters and stuff to use their footage, which I can't afford, by the way. Otherwise, I would too. But it also limits him to what he's allowed to play and what he can't play. So Like, if you want really good advice, this is really stupid for a YouTuber to say, but if you want better advice than what I can give you, Steve's the guy to watch, right? He's the fucking king. He's the king when it comes to breaking news, and I'm never ever going to compete with Steve from Agenda Free TV, and I'm never going to fucking try and copy what he does, because he's just really, that's what he does. That's his bread and butter. That's what he's really good at. I'm here to just be a regular Joe, to see what we see, and we learn it together. So I know that's weird. Most YouTubers go, oh, don't subscribe to anyone else. You should stay with me. Well, that's not what it's about. It's not about watching me or watching him. It's about getting the right information at the right time.
Taken to the hospital after a shooting. Again, this is in Stockton. We know the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office is at the scene right now. You can see a heavy police presence there. This is right off of Lucille Avenue in Stockton, right near the 1900 block. Again, we're hearing about several victims because of a shooting in Stockton, but we are working to get some more details. We do have multiple crews out on the scene right now. If we can get to our photojournalist, Sean Halverson, he has been on the scene. He has been in that area, hopefully talking with some of the authorities out there, although I know that it's slow going right now as they try to piece together exactly what's happening.
Well, when this video came out, it was 7:51. So I don't know, maybe it's now 8:58, maybe, their time. Let's have a look. See if I can bring up the world clock. About 9 o'clock, Seattle time, which I'll be guessing is the same as in California. So about 9 p.m.
Do we have Sean for us right now?
Yeah, Land.
Hi, Sean. What can you tell us?
Well, this happened a little over an hour ago. Police came by and told me this was a mass shooting, which means there was 3 or more people shot. They wouldn't confirm any kind of fatalities or anything, but apparently there was people up Lucille Avenue. I think they were running around after the shooting happened. Police were searching the buildings to make sure there's no other additional victims. But right now, police just have Thornton Road at Lucille totally shut down. This is a multi-jurisdiction case because one side is Stockton, one side is San Joaquin County. So right now we're currently waiting for the sheriffs to tell us what's going on. They've called in every additional unit they possibly can. UOP police is out here. There's CHP's out here, police, Stockton police and sheriff are out here. But as of right now, we don't exactly know if there's been any victims, any fatalities out here.
Right. So we do have so much more information to gather on this one, as we're hearing multiple agencies out there. UOP, you've said, San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office, Stockton Police as well. I'm trying to get an idea
CHP.
of what this area looks like. CHP is out there. I'm trying to get an idea of what this area looks like right now. It looks like it's a residential area. Have you heard from any of the people that we've seen walking around there? Was there a house party or anything else that we know of that was going on in that area?
Well, we can confirm, because it's been brought up that it was actually this place. If I can bring it back up. So we now know that that's the alleged place right there. That's at 1955 Bureau Road, or 152 Lucy's Road. That's where they, although she mentioned a different name, didn't she? So thank you very much for that, Cliff. I really do appreciate it, mate. But yeah, that's... yeah. Okay. So we think that's the area. Like, that seems to be the general idea of the area. So I'm just checking out stuff that's been sent to me as well. Oh yeah. Thanks to that, Cliff. We yeah, appreciate that one. But yeah, that's one that we know so far as possibly. Oh, you guys all getting to see it. There we go. Yeah, we believe that's the area here at Kiddos, but let's confirm that, because it could be fucking anywhere, really. All right, let's close that down, bring that one back up.
I would only be speculating it looked like a house party, but I can't tell. I don't know. But there's people on the other side of the road, and we can't get over there right now. We've seen nobody that around here. I haven't seen anybody that heard anything or saw anything. Just a bunch of people looky-loos out here right now.
So Lucille Avenue, this is right in the 1900 block in Stockton right now. That area, it looks like it's all just houses in that area.
Which is what we were looking at. Which was what was on.
There's houses. There's businesses all around here. There's like if you see up here, there's a Dairy Queen.
There we
There's
go.
a pizza place up here. There's a 7-Eleven across the street. Yeah, this is residential and businesses out here.
Okay, so a pretty busy area then, because if you've got those
Very
businesses
busy
right
area,
there.
yes.
We could see that there were people walking up and down that area, obviously not just neighbors, because they could have been going to those businesses that are right there as well.
Just want to stop there. Thank you to Safari for pointing me this out. Let me read it to you. This is from fox40.com. The Stockton Police Department are looking for a suspect who shot at a vehicle on Friday night in the Park District. A 30-year-old victim was working as a driver on the 300 block. On the 300 block of South Wilson Way. Officials said that the victim was in the area to pick up 2 passengers. Officials reporting the suspect was standing in the area, pulled out a gun, and shot at the victim's vehicle. The victim's vehicle was shot, but no one was injured. Oh, that's a different story. That's another story. That's a different one altogether. Hang on a sec. Okay, this is a better one. Again, same website. 4 people are dead and 10 are injured after a shooting at Stockton on Saturday night. The shooting occurred just before 6 p.m. on the 1900 block of Lucille Avenue, which is what we're seeing here on this video. The sheriff office said that early indicators suggest that this may be a targeted incident. Investigators are exploring all possibilities. Detectives are actively working to determine the circumstances leading up to the incident. Stockton Vice Mayor Jason Lee said in a Facebook post, thanks for fucking fronting the media, that he is devastated and angry to learn about the mass shooting at a child's birthday party at an ice cream shop, which is should never be a place where families fear for their lives. The Office of the California Governor released a statement on X that the Governor's Office of Emergency Services is monitoring the situation with local law enforcement. The investigation remains active. Fox 40 is live on the scene, working to learn more as this story develops. So we'll keep a track on them as well. So that's where we're up to with that. We'll keep watching this video that is turned up and see what else they have to say. But at least we know where it is.
Exactly. Yeah, I think there was people running to these businesses when the shooting happened too. So police were searching for extra victims in some of these businesses out here. I believe there's a pizza place up there.
Continue, Sean.
Oh, I believe there's a strip mall right over here, and there's a bunch of different businesses in there, pizza place and whatnot. As you can see here, there's some people that were out here. I believe they were probably at the location where it happened at, but I'm not sure. They've been out here the entire time. They're across the street from us. We can't get over to their area.
And I was just hearing from our producer as well, Sean, that Vice Mayor Jason Lee had spoken a short time ago saying that this had happened at an ice cream shop in that area, possibly related to a birthday party that was even going on there. It seems to be, it would have been a crowded birthday.
Oh, hang on a sec. Sorry, Jess, and sorry, Lord. Have a good sleep. Thank you for hanging around with us, and I hope it's all. You have a good night. Thank you for everyone that is just here with us as well. Kendall's just turned up. G'day, Kendall. How are you? Good to have you be here with us. And Hazy, good to have you here as well. Is that? Hopefully, I'm saying that right. You got a big long name there. It's probably a place for kids and events and all parties. Yeah, it seems to be an ice cream shop from what we've worked out. A place called Kiddos. I don't know what runs through someone's brain where they go, it's a great idea. Let's go and shoot up a place called fucking Kiddos. Yeah, that sounds like a fucking great idea. So that's the situation at the moment. 14 people have been shot, 4 fatalities at this stage, 10 injured. So as I'm trying my best to stay on top of it as it breaks. Hopefully we'll find more information as we roll along. But at this current stage, that seems to be where we're up to. 4 dead, 10 injured. And I'm not sure about the gunman. There was reports that the gunman was still at large. There's reports that that was the last report. That was the first report that came out, was the gunman was still at large. There is an update from the sheriff's office from saying, how do you pronounce this? It's not fucking St. Jolene. San Juan County Sheriff's Office. I'll read that out to you in a second. Hang on, we got a scanner app too. Okay, let's see if I can bring up the scanner app. If I can get the scanner going as well. Oh, wrong button. Oh, okay, I can only do that on an app. Why can't I listen to that online? I don't want the app. I want to be able to hear it online, mate. Can we do that? Can you give us that? Oh, okay. Let's see if I can find scanner radio. Maybe I can find it on here. What is the top feed? Okay, same one. Fire dispatch, maybe. See if we can get that going. I wonder if that's the same one. Sorry, everyone. I'm trying to balance everything at the same time. I don't normally cover breaking news, but, you know, it's something that I'm curious to get going. So that's a feed that's going on that one. I don't know if that's the right one. Everyone seems to be listening to that one, but it's called St. Juan County Sheriff Department. St. Juan? That's St. Juan County. What have we got? Live feeds. That is the country firefighters. We've got fire dispatch, California Highway Patrol. You'd think it'd be under S. That's air traffic. That is fire. Oh, Sheriff's Department. Sheriff's Dispatch. Is that the one that we should be listening to, do you reckon? Because the sheriff's apparently doing a fair bit in that area. So I'm going to try and bring that on. And see if we can hear what's going on there at the same time. So... Okay, display caption. Good. Window capture. That's need. Let's go with, call this one scanner. Add source. Yes, I want to add some source. All right. That's the scanner. Way up there. And I want to go to capture audio. Yes, please. Scanner. Go to properties. Output. So if that scanner goes off, you should probably hear it all going well. I'll work that way up. Put it behind me. Don't really need to see it. That about there. Right. So that should go off if we hear anything. So if you hear anything on that, let me know, because I'll let you know when they say something. They haven't said anything yet. So when we see that, we should know. Okay. So where were we? We had a video.
Confirming you have that AC on the line.
I guess.
Are you hearing an echo with that? Because it just went off then, so I wasn't sure if you guys heard that.
To receive that call.
Oh yeah, you're getting it from there as well. Turn that one off.
Refuse to provide the number. We'll attempt the number that showed up on Clarity.
Thank you, John. Copy. Maybe I'm not understanding. Did they provide you guys a description, or how do they want us to contact them?
Okay, so that should be working. We should be able to hear that. Go back to this. We'll go back and finish what this video was talking about.
They party to have this many people now taken to the hospital as well.
known how they wanted us to
And
contact
down
them.
Lucille, I believe, is just residential, but that seems to be the area that they're focused on the most right now.
Audio is clear. Excellent.
So then I'm wondering if
I'll take the call and give it to the detective.
It's a
There's a
Dairy Queen right
spillover.
there, so I don't know.
right.
It's possible. It's very possible.
And go ahead and list off again the agencies that you've seen out there as well. That's a heavy police presence that we have there, and this entire area blocked off.
There's San Joaquin County.
Go for no answer at the door.
Okay.
All right. Also, ladies and gentlemen, can you all say thank you to Cliff, because he's the one that's sharing a lot of this information with me, that's giving us the up-to-date stuff. He's scanning through a lot of social media and stuff. And a big thank you to everyone that's done it. Like DJ Martini sent me some stuff and all that sort of stuff. So thank you very much for sending it through to me so I can get a chance to get out the correct information. Because the last thing I want to do is give out the wrong fucking bit of advice.
Sheriffs out here, UOP police I heard were called in. I think I see Stockton Unified School District Police, CHP, San Joaquin County Sheriffs. I believe San Joaquin County Sheriffs are handling the this call, actually.
All right, so the
I
sheriff
think it
department
might
is in
happen in the
control.
county. We're waiting for the PIO to talk to us momentarily to tell us what happened out here.
And can you give us an idea of the perimeter that they've had set up there as well? Because, of course, from my vantage point, we're just seeing that area right there. That
Just trying to...
The number on caller ID wasn't any good.
I copy that.
blocked off, but do we know how wide this goes, that they've blocked off this area, just to give people at home an idea if they're out and about in that area not to go to this specific spot?
Yeah, avoid Thornton Road. I can't read the other street, but near Lucille. It's like both blocks before Lucille are blocked off, so you can't get down Thornton at all. When I was walking over, some people were trying to get home and they couldn't get home because they can't go down Thornton.
Yeah, so that would be concerning too, just to make sure that everybody stays back in that area. So you were hoping to speak with a PIO shortly. Which agency? It looks like
Pretty
some
soon,
might
yeah.
be even heading over now.
San Joaquin County Sheriffs are going to talk to us.
Okay.
I don't know how true this is, but I'm reading. I don't know how true it is. I can't back this one up, but there is a report that rapper MB Neal, NBL, was reported attending his cousin's daughter's birthday party in Stockton, California, when the mass shooting occurred. The rapper has touted a month-long gang sweep in Stockton leads to more than 30 arrests. The Operation Kryptonite takedown. I don't know how fucking true that is, but I don't know.
So hopefully we'll learn a lot more from that now as we check into. Sean, thank you so much for that information. At this point, we're all just sort of grasping at straws, trying to get some more information as to exactly what happened out here. The Vice Mayor, Jason Lee from Stockton, notifying people just a short time ago that this stemmed from an ice cream shop, some sort of altercation there, from a birthday party that was going on, a shooting, and then several people taken to the hospital. Again, this is in Stockton, right off of Lucille Avenue by Thornton. So that entire area in that Stockton area is blocked off right now. As you can see, multiple agencies on scene. We've got CHP, the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office, Stockton Police as well. And as we take a look down the street there, you can see this is not just a residential area. Right along the street there, a pretty busy stretch here with several businesses. We've got the Dairy Queen there, several businesses with people that have been walking up and down the street. But again, at this point, we're not exactly sure what led up to this shooting. Police calling it a mass shooting at this point, which that involves 3 or more victims. And so we know that several have been taken to the hospital at this point. I know we have another crew out there. I'm not sure if we can see another vantage point of this area. We were just speaking with photojournalist Sean Halverson, but we do have another crew there as well. We also have Madison Keevy and Kayla Moeller will be heading to those scenes as well to bring us some live reports throughout the evening. But you can see this wide stretch of area that is blocked off right now in Stockton. Again, this is right near Thornton and Lucille Avenue. It's in the 1900 block of Lucille Avenue. We know that this happened About how long ago, Brenna, did this actually happen? 6 o'clock. So we're talking 2 hours now after the shooting took place that you could see this large scene that's still out there right now with a heavy police presence as they try to map out and figure out exactly what led to this. Again, a mass shooting is what they're calling this in Stockton right now, with several agencies investigating, several people taken to the hospital. They call this a mass shooting only if it's 3 victims or more. So that's why they're calling it a mass shooting at this point. But we do not know anything about suspects. So that's going to be the big question as the night goes on, exactly to find out if there's one suspect or more than that. Again, though, we do know several victims. Still trying to figure out their conditions at this point now. But you can see the scene is still very active. And we're also hearing that the Stockton Unified School District was out there as well, Brenna. Is that what Sean was saying too?
Maybe it was at the Dairy Queen. There is a Dairy Queen just there that I just noticed. I don't know whether they're at Kiddos or at the Dairy Queen. Where's Dairy Queen? Well, that's all Kiddos. At that address that was up, the 1900 block, I can't see any Dairy Queen.
From the command post, Sergeant, on Channel 3, just for a minute.
I can't see any fucking Dairy Queen when you come into the street. Nothing on that side. All housing. Yeah, we'll go for a drive on Google Maps.
Did we still need to contact for status and victim number over at the local for starters?
So we even have multiple agencies stretching into the Stockton Unified School District out there as well, trying to figure out. Vice Mayor Jason Lee stating that this stemmed from a birthday party, a large party at an ice cream shop. Now, the only ice cream shop that
in contact with the MEs, we're getting calls up here, and we're just trying to route things back over to the command post for clarification.
I was just reading what is it Hisley had to say?
But MEs, we do not want
19 people, 4 confirmed. I heard that it was 19, but then I heard it was only 14. And only children are deceased. I haven't seen that part yet, but I know that children were deceased.
DOJ is responding to process the scene.
And that rapper happens to be involved as well. So we'll see how that one pans out. Is there a chance? Possibly, yeah. Fucking oath, there's a chance, but we'll have to see.
Just wanted a heads up ahead of time, but I told him that was far beyond where we're at this time.
What pans out of that? You're also listening to the San Juan County Sheriff. Is that what it's called? Not San Juan. What's the name of the sheriff department there? I keep saying it's San Juan, but it's Joaquin or something maybe. San Joaquin?
Negative,
not
right?
From
dispatch right now. Like I said, the trailer just arrived. We're going to set up our actual command post, and we'll try to deconflict so you guys aren't getting numerous phone calls.
Yeah, so it sounds like the family are just turning up now too.
Been able to make out as we've panned through this area is that Dairy Queen right now. But again, we're still trying to narrow down exactly how this led up to a mass shooting. Of course, we're going to have much more for you tonight on this.
I don't think it is that Dairy Queen because it's blocked off. Like if the shooting was at that Dairy Queen grill and chill right there, then you wouldn't be this close to it. I think it's further down. I think it. From my understanding was at the address in Lucille Avenue, which is the only entertainment area there is a place called Kiddos. But whether or not that is the official place, I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. So Joaquin, is that how you pronounce it? Am I saying that right? Saying Joaquin? Because we're not used to saying these words over here. We'll see how we go. I think that's right, Captain. There was an auditor from there. Oh yeah, there was too. Yeah, now I remember.
CBS 13 news at 10 and 11.
Here we go. Harry's come back. Niece just texted. She's at work and is safe. That is excellent news. Thank you for letting us know. That is fucking good news. Good news.
Thank you so much. We'll see you then.
All right, so that is from there. I'm not sure if this is still going. We'll try it. There was someone on site, whether or not that...
Well, I do it, guys. I'm going to stay live. I got to go pick up my buddy and take him to his friends. I agreed to it earlier today, so I'm going to keep to my word. He's fine with the...
All right, so that was a guy that was around that area. Joaquin. Thank you very much. Saint Joaquin. Thank you for the pronunciation on that. I really do appreciate it. Beauty's going to head off to bed. You have a good sleep, my friend. Have a wonderful one. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Let's have a look at... So this is... Whoop, I keep fucking moving it. This is the place that we've been able to locate. This is on the avenue, Lucille Avenue, in Stockton. This is down the other end. So there's that Dairy Queen that they're talking about there. Right, so that's the Dairy Queen that we saw on the news. But that's not on the avenue. That's on this Thornton Ave. Oh, was it Thornton Ave? I thought it was on Lucille Ave. Because they were on Thornton Ave. I'm pretty sure I do have this. Let's have a look at... No, that's not the one. I do have this one here. Where did he put it? There we go. This is from the... thanks again to Cliff. This is from the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office. Shortly before 6 p.m., our dispatch centre received reports of a shooting that occurred near the 1900 block. Okay, so it was near the 1900 block of Lucille Avenue. We can confirm at this time that 14 individuals have been struck by gunfire. 4 victims have been confirmed deceased. This is a very active and ongoing investigation, and the information remains limited. Early indications suggest that this may be a targeted incident, and if it's to be that rapper, then that would make sense if it's a targeted incident. And the investigators are exploring all possibilities. Detectives are actively working to determine the circumstances leading up to this tragedy. Our thoughts are with the victims and family and everyone impacted by this senseless violence. We urge anyone with information, video footage, or who may have witnessed any part of this incident to contact the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office immediately. Community assistance is vital in helping identify those responsible and bringing the victims and their loved ones, or bringing justice to the victims and their loved ones. So if I'm to read that right, we're urging anyone with video who may have witnessed any part of this incident to contact the Sheriff's Department immediately. Community assistance is vital in helping us identify those responsible and bringing justice to the victims and their loved ones. I can only read that as they haven't caught him yet. That's what I'm getting. If they are asking for people to come forward to help identify those responsible, then that clearly indicates that they haven't got the shooter or shooters in custody. And then it talks about the night shooting. Oh, here we go. So the shooting is in the 1900 blocks of Lucille Avenue, that's Thornton Ave. That's where the reporter was standing around here somewhere, probably in one of these car parks, filming what took place. That's the Dairy Queen that we saw, which they were very keen to look in. But judging by, they had some tape here, but they also had some tape leading into the avenue. So it's one of these two places. This is a known ice cream place. It's Dairy Queen. They do ice cream. And around the corner, if it is in Lucille Avenue, the only place around there is a place called Kiddos. So they are our two possible
22577
locations.
Original call time 1830.
That's where we're up to at the moment. So I wish I had more up-to-date info for you, but at this stage, that's what we've got. We can, if we have a look at the latest on X and shit like that, we might get a little bit more intel. Again, the latest. So we saw that footage earlier. Let's have a look at this footage. Very blurry footage. I think we saw that video footage as well earlier. Here you go. This is a better look.
Our 22-year-old female, we're going to upgrade her to immediate.
That looks like kiddos, doesn't it? In the background there behind the EMT officer. Apologies for what you are seeing on the screen there. I should have watched this beforehand. This definitely looks like the area. Just be warned, ladies and gentlemen, you may see some disturbing images. I need to make sure you're aware of that. I don't know what we're going to see, but from that quick little look, there's some sensitive information there. So, okay, so it was at a banquet hall, which I'll be guessing is not the ice cream shop. So I'll be guessing, we'll have a better look when this video gets played, whether or not it was actually at Kiddos.
Our 22-year-old female, we're going to upgrade her to immediate.
Because there's Dairy Queen in the background. You can see right up the back there's Dairy Queen's logo. So it's not at Dairy Queen. We can rule Dairy Queen out. We are in Lucille Avenue at the moment. That's where this is. There you go. Kiddos is a banquet hall for events and parties for kids. Thank you very much to Hisei for letting us know that. So I think we were right in the first term where it was at Kiddos. That seems to be the general area. Yeah, see, that's the Kiddo sign there. That's Kiddos. Yeah, there's Kiddos. That's Kiddos right there above the white car. So, yeah, all right. So Kiddos is where the shooting has taken place. Like that's, yeah, you couldn't get any more fucking confirmed if you wanted to.
Did you want to control the on here? Good one. Possible suspect or subject going to be unknown race male, black hat, green backpack, gray pants. Possibly last seen northbound from the brick shop.
This 451, 7 Adam 11, King 47. So you can start over toward 1419 North E Street, 419 North E. We're getting a call on a business line. It's going to be a possible swatting call. They're reporting a 508A at that address. Subject saying his father, 508A, is his sister.
Someone's doing a swatting call. Did you guys hear that on the radio then? It just pretty much confirmed someone's called in a SWAT call. So someone's swatting someone else. There you go. Safari's letting us know there. The shooting broke out just before 6 p.m. inside the banquet hall on the 1900 blocks of Lucille Avenue near Thornton Road in Stockton. Okay, so that is pretty much confirmed to be Kiddos. All right, so that's from there. Right, so if we go back down, this is Lucille Avenue just here.
Prior from that number or
and we'll drive back down here.
We're checking right now. This is going to be the third one we've had in about the last 5 days.
There's Kiddos right there. All right, look, let's go back a little bit. You might have remembered in the footage that we saw this, the speed limit for the 25 mile an hour sign. We saw that, and if we roll back a bit, this was where that bloody shirt and all that sort of stuff was located. And over here was where the ambulance was located, which means that our videographer for the moment, the guy that we were just watching on X, he would be about there where that white arrow is that I'm pointing, about here. That would have been where he was standing. Looking over, there's the vacant field that people are walking through to get out. So it's pretty much, as I said, there's that sign that we saw in this video, wherever it was, in this video here.
Our 22-year-old female.
So there's that 25 mile an hour sign. Oh, you guys can't really see that in that one for some reason. If I'll lower it down, there you go. You can see it there. There's the 24 mile an hour sign right there in the footage. And there's kiddos in the background. There's that red sign. And if we go back to our little spot there, okay, they haven't got a red sign in this one. But it would be, oh no, there's the red sign right there. So this seems to be the area, ladies and gentlemen. Just, there you go. There's the, what's the name sign there. And there's that field that we were just looking at there, everyone walking through a few minutes ago.
All this red light, show me that.
So yeah, that seems.
Hey, from probably that train around.
If I was running the investigation, that's exactly where I'd be looking. So it's this area here. For whatever reason, in this entire banquet hall, there's kiddos theatre company. And there's kiddos right there. And so it happened inside here. This is where the because kiddos seems to take over. So I'm guessing that's like a theatre-esque little spot. And then kiddos ice cream or whatever is in here. Or maybe that's just kiddos all in one. Maybe that's just kiddos there. Let's have a look at fucking kiddos. So this is kiddos. Celebrating 25 years, final bow. So there you go. That's... Kiddos was due to shut down. Oh, I guess that's the theatre has shut down. Kiddos Theatre Company. So... All right, so that's the place in this area. Yeah, kiddos, or whatever this banquet hall is. Or they would have been using it because people said this is a banquet hall and stuff. So I'm guessing that's it.
The most recent prior was 518, and that was in 2024.
So I'm just going to leave the
couple of people were
scanner
arrested
on for a
regarding a
minute.
518 call.
I'm just going to go to the little boys' room.
Got that. And the only other thing was a 574B from 2022, but nothing more recent. Seven out of 11, already asked. 7 out of 11, 10 for. So far, I understand 44 on channel 1.
If you're on 3944 on 1 and 2.
Twenty-five on tour.
All right. Did I miss anything exciting? 10 ninjas didn't run across the screen or anything? No, we're all good. All right, so we'll leave that on there. I'll see if I can find any more intel as we're going along.
That's Ida 31.
Ida 31, go ahead.
I'm just having a bit of a scroll through to find
Transporter yourself.
any other information that it is coming up.
31 copy, yeah, send to myself.
Yeah, there doesn't...
Oh, dispatch any units en route to East Street or East Main Street.
People are being interviewed, but where is that? Where's that coming out of?
Well, that'll be affirmative, King 47, and
there seems to be a news
from Industrial
group
Avenue.
on the ground, but I'm trying to find where they are. Or maybe that was an earlier one. Maybe that's what it was looking at. Just seeing if we can find any other information as we're going along, unless it's happening, you know, sort of on Twitter or I'll have a look at Sacramento again, see if they've got any new stuff coming out. Just still what we already know. No live streaming or anything coming from them. Wonder if Associated Press has got anything. Let's have a look at them. No, they're just looking at the deadly fire from Hong Kong. Reuters got anything? Nothing new from Reuters. I'm just having a scan. Has anyone else seen or heard anything else on online about it as yet? Because still just you know, potting through it to see what we can find. All right, I'm just going to drop that map for a second. Okay, so this is so
Like the subject,
Stockton Fire
Copy
Police
that.
Department
Lock the door.
dispatch. Let's try
And just
that.
confirming 7 out of 11's code flight and just transmission earlier.
Let me just find them.
Over that.
Start that one. Right, so we had Cliff recommend a different place. Fire. Is that the one? All right, so we've got Stockton Fire Dispatch, Police and Fire Dispatch on the scanner now. Let's see what they have. Oh, this is a good one. All right, let's bring this up. The web or video? I think it was. Yeah. Okay, so this is Cliff again sharing this. Wants to know maybe this guy was the target. Again, this is being reported that rapper MB Neil was reportedly attending the cousin's birthday. We did hear about this earlier. was. Okay, so it looks like Dairy Queen was set up, because that's Dairy Queen there. It looks like Dairy Queen was set up as the triage area, because that seems to be the staging area for the personnel. Don't know. That seems to be. What if we can go into? Is there like maybe there's a back way into kiddos through there? Because Dairy Queen's just on the other side there, so maybe they've set up a staging area. I don't know where the fuck we are now. Not where I wanted to be. There's kiddos. So I don't know. Maybe there is an offshoot. Maybe if you go down, like if you look down here, yeah, there you go. So it looks like there's alleys.
Repeating verse.
You can go, if you look in the bottom of my, oh, you can't see the bottom of the screen. Hang on a sec.
Repeating for Squad 9, District 526E, Edward,
down
47-year-old female, shortness of breath and abdominal pain, 2191 East Orwood with a cross of Empire and sanguinity.
Right, you'll see in the bottom square there. Yeah, I can expand it. There we go. If you, stop there. If you look here, so this is kiddos. And directly behind that is the bar and grill, which is the Dairy Queen. So I'm guessing they've set up their staging area inside the bar and grill, has left Lucille Avenue open as the main crime scene. This is the triage area for them to go through, and so they're just running them down the side of here.
No ETA.
They've either knocked down the barrier. Can we change the layering of this? I wonder. I don't know if I can change the layer of this. But yeah, that would be my guess. If we could get the
Okay, can I copy your message 2146?
the layering of that, we would know a little bit more, wouldn't we? I wish I could change that fucking bottom view to show a little bit more. Oh, here we go. Good. Yeah, there you go. Look. There you go. Straight down the alley. So there's kiddos. And you can go straight down this little alley here. And it takes you straight to that Dairy Queen. So they're running through here to deal with their stuff here. So that's kiddos all through here. So yeah, that would be my guess. They've come. That's why
Squad 9 being waved off. Where you are.
So many cars at the Thornton Plaza.
So far, Squad 9.
So Thornton Plaza, kiddos. So yeah, okay. Well, that makes more sense now, doesn't it? All right, back to this. All right, so there's the Dairy Queen there. Well, that must have been just after it happened. So you're getting updates through your crime page on Facebook, Stockton crime page. We'll have to have a look at that and see what I can find on there as well. let's go back to, where's my Explore gone? Who cares about fucking metro tunnel? A whole bunch of wrestling stuff happened today, so that's always entertaining. What's going on there? Oh, here we go. Oh no, that was from earlier. Let's go to Breaking 911, see what they've got. Just that one that we heard previously already today, so nothing new there. Let's go into Stockton, go to the latest. Violent gang-ridden city, some of the worst gang violence in America. This hit was on an Asian rapper who was at his daughter's birthday party. Well, that's different to what we just got.
God.
Oh, we saw that one earlier.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my.
Actively doing some CPR there.
God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Get your hand off my penis!
Thank you very much for handing out some memberships there, James. I really do appreciate it.
Can you have her turn around, face back the other way?
God. Oh my God.
Alright. What was that? Face backwards. Keep going. Alright, you're good.
Supposedly 12 people got hit. I guess it was in them houses right here around the corner.
You're good to stand there, man. Just don't come past.
Yes, sir. So we've seen some of that footage already. I'm just going to... We're going to go to... There's another video here. G'day, weapons.
Supposedly 12 people got hit. I guess it was in them houses right here around the corner.
All right, so that's kind of where we're up to on that. I'm just seeing if there's any other intel out there that I can locate for you, but so far that seems to be all we know. Is it's happened in this area, in this this place here, and you know, that's sort of all we know about it. I wonder if we can... Okay, center, play place. Yeah, it seems to be all I can... It seems to be... Because there's this website forum, but there's not a lot going on about them. Like that's the children's theatre company. I'm trying to find the thing that talks about them being a banquet hall and stuff. Unless Kiddos is not there anymore, and now this area is the children's play area. Because this used to be like a little, like this place here used to be a kids' play centre and all that sort of stuff. So unless that's changed hands now and now that's just a banquet hall, I don't know, because that's the day spa over this side. So I'm guessing it's that one right there in the middle, right there. I can't find any more intel about them. So the original website for them looks like it was closed in January. So now that's just an update. So just trying to find what else I can get for you. Apart from the mayor guy, the vice mayor chucking out some intel, there's not much more rolling along. So I'm just trying to see what else I can find. So if anyone else knows any more, there you go. The theatre may now be the banquet hall. That's what I'm thinking too, Wednesday. That's exactly what I'm thinking at this stage. It looked like Kiddos was this centre, and judging by their old website, it was relatively pretty good. If we have a look at their old website, which was this. Right, this was their old website. And it looks like they took their final bow. Curtain call. There was a curtain call at the end of last year, beginning of this year. So there's your banquet hall. That's what it looks like on the inside. Well, it used to look like on the inside. So whether this has now just been turned into a full banquet hall. Yeah, so it looks like that's been...
Engine 3. Respond to unknown medical. 702C. At 527 East 7th Street. Cross streets are between S. California Street and South American Street.
Right, so that appears to be shut now. So now that place is the banquet hall. That's from what I can gather. Wonder what's there now. 1943. It still takes us through to...
Can I copy your message 2156?
Still takes you through to Kiddos, doesn't it? Like, there doesn't appear to be anything else at this address. What else is in this block, do you reckon? Studio 66. What's Studio 66? Looks like a eye waxing place. Then you've got construction. Then you've got Rice Dye, whoever they are. What do you guys do? Anything interesting? Really? About? What are they? Overview. No. That's probably not a good idea. It's Stockton shooting. Oh, that's where the shooting up. Well, duh. Yeah, my bad. That's Minnie the barber. He's got a nice little barber shop there. So temporary close. So I'm guessing that was the monkey space. Here we go. What's monkey space?
I'm going to copy your message. Your time is 2158.
Kid-friendly activities, off-street parking. So maybe it's now this place called Monkey Space. Maybe that's what this joint is now. Monkey Space.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
No problem.
There you go. It was from March 2015 is when that photo was taken. So let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is some dude singing. What we wanted. It's a meeting suite. I don't think that's the joint. They're still saying. Yeah, it's still saying all that. Oh, thank you, Josh, for subscribing. Thanks for being here, my friend. All right. Either way, it's in here. That's all we really know. So I'll leave that one there. I'm gonna. Window. Okay, so I'm just looking on the Facebook page for Kiddo's Theatre, and there's been nothing there since February. So I'm guessing Kiddo's is now either this monkey space or a place to hire out, or it's some kind of banquet hall, as we have been led to believe. Let's go and see if there's any more intel that have come through. If you're a fan of the wrestling, look away now, because we'll give away a whole bunch of fucking spoilers. Gender free, he's going hard. Make a notification. Go into. I wonder if I know Live has said anything lately. And from them, European Club showed that off. Scan is still going. There's nothing new from anyone. I don't need anyone to explain the fucking post to me.
203, no one here called where they were.
No, so nothing new there.
703.
Stockton Police Department. They haven't had anything for a while. What about Chips? Have they got anything? Nope, nothing from the Californian Highway Patrol. Let's go back into here. Let's check the latest. Yeah, I'm not getting any more intel at this stage. And I don't think we're going to get much more until the press conferences and stuff. And I don't think we're going to hear any press conferences until the morning, to be honest with you. I don't think we're going to hear anything further until the sun rises. I think what we've got is what we've got. Obviously, a very active scene still. Everything's still fresh. Everyone's still figuring out what's taking place.
Task 4. Respond to overdose ingestion. 501A at West Alpine Avenue and North Pershing Avenue.
Yeah, so I'm not finding any new information. Let's just put it that way. The information that we have is all we have at this stage. I'm just having another quick look to see if anyone else is putting out any new information, and it doesn't appear that there is no new information at this stage. So a quick recap. There's been obviously this terrible shooting out of Stockton in California. where 14 people have been involved, 4 of which are now deceased. So that leaves 10 still injured, majority of which being children. The alleged motive is there was a rapper on site visiting his daughter's, either his daughter or his cousin's daughter at their birthday, and this has been a targeted attack on him. And it seems like it was a spray and pray method with the drive-by shooting, where they've just opened up as many rounds as humanly possible, and sadly struck the children instead of his. Oh, we don't know whether he was involved or struck or not, one of those 10 or one of the 4 that are deceased. But at this stage, that seems to be the issue. 14 people have been struck, 4 of which deceased, 10 still on the injured list. It appears that it's happened in this old kiddos banquet hall area, around this area here.
David 68,
This seems to be the general spot for it. There is a staging area, by the looks of it, over at the Dairy Queen. I'm not sure if it looks like this was the spot, judging by the witnesses' videos that we saw earlier on in this video, where we saw it, quite clearly that that's where they were. In fact,
22 female, we're going to upgrade her to immediate.
Like, so this is the footage that was taken out the front not long after the shooting took place. We'll have another good watch of this. So as you can see, there's debris and bloodstains and stuff all over the roadway. And that is where, there's the Dairy Queen in the background there. And there's the brown house, or the red house, that's next door to the banquet centre. Massive turnout of law enforcement.
Subject can be unknown race male, black hat, green backpack, gray pants. Possibly last seen northbound from the quick shop.
There's that 25 mile an hour sign right there. There's the ambulance.
Northbound from quick shop.
And then just all the different law enforcement coming and going. G'day, Kendall. How are you, mate?
Yeah, that matches the description of 2 suspects there, so I'll look over there. Both of them are wearing jeans, they're all ripped.
Yeah, so that's sort of where we're at. There's no more. There's no more intel that has come out. The last reported bit of information was 39 minutes ago. So that's kind of where we're up to at this stage. We don't know anything more than that, apart from there seems to be a staging area at the Dairy Queen. There's the Dairy Queen there in the background of this photo. And then, yeah, just the fact that 4 people are deceased, 10 injured. And yeah, that's all we can really tell right now. So that's the staging area of Dairy, unless, I don't know, it's sort of fucking hard to tell, isn't it? Because that's Dairy Queen cut off there, and then there's all this shit happening in the background of that. But we saw quite clearly, didn't we?
15 West Harding.
Like we saw quite
Male
clearly.
20s to 30s, black Puma hooded sweatshirt, black pants, Crocs inside the store, causing up 4 and 5 employees.
That's where that took place. So it looks like the people are still on the loose. Whoever is responsible for the shooting has not been caught, or the person or persons involved in the shooting have not been caught. The police are looking for anyone that has any form of information to come forward and let them know. But at this stage, it doesn't appear that there is any more information that's being released. As I said, I don't think we're going to hear much more now until the morning. As it looks like it took place at that banquet hall.
Response to outdoor fire.
Judging by
440
the
at
videos that
Lane
we've
and
seen.
Holiday Drive.
I'm just seeing if there's anyone on the scene or anything close by, but it doesn't appear to be much more. There are a lot of people that travel around California filming at night, and I'm sure one of them would be on their way to the scene, if not already on there, but I can't see any more footage coming out of that area. So as it stands at this point, that's where we're up to. There is rumour, and I've seen this rumour a few times just on something else, that
Arlington 36. It's Roland David 7760.
there is a little bit of live video coming out of there, but that's well and truly away from anyone. That's from CNN News 18, whatever they are. I'm not sure if that's their website.
Thank you, 45.
I'll bring it up.
During that war range call, I still just looking at the front door, throwing items back at security, and just now walking out towards Center Street.
10-4. Shot to Harding, copy.
Right there, copy. Yeah, perfect. You're going to be walking west down on Center.
That's on Center. Center.
Very small. Why are you so small?
47 on second subject. Just made a westbound turn onto Elm.
So there is a live camera there, but I don't know. Look, it's CNN News 18, whoever they are. News 18 apparently are on the site, but I can't see. Going on.
South 4 Control 1, you can cancel.
Need to do one.
The Elm Commerce.
Where you are.
Wrong button. My bad.
Never gonna break, never gonna stop.
That's not what I wanted, but
What is for 3?
it is what it is.
Perfect.
Did you have traffic?
We're going to go to there.
Negative.
There. Just waiting for a second. I'm going to bring up this camera. We'll have a look. It's so hard to determine what's actually happening at the moment that I honestly don't think we're going to see anything else. I think what we've got is what we've got, and what we've seen is what we've seen. But yeah, I think you're right. I think they're probably all going through all the videos and stuff inside currently. There's the video. Bring that up. It brings that up. I want to do that. But yeah, that's sort of where we're up to. There's not much going on there. But yeah, that's where we're up to. All very quiet.
Proceeding for engine 7, District 224D, David, 69-year-old male with cardiac problems at Hampton Square Apartment, 623 East Ham over the Cross, Uptown Center, apartment number 220.
Yeah. So I think that's all we've I think that's all she's written at this stage, to be honest with you. So, yeah. I honestly don't think we're going to see or hear anything more tonight. It would be more tomorrow morning when the sun rises type thing. It gives them the night to sort out exactly what's taken place. The fact that they are saying that they haven't got the person or persons in custody at the moment lets me know that the situation is still extremely fluid and is still extremely able to be sorted out.
We made contact with the door. Fire and AMR can be 909. No longer needed.
All right, so that's where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I've got for you right now. So I'm going to finish the live stream as it is because literally I haven't got any more intel to pass on to you. There is nothing else I can possibly tell you that we don't already know. And all we really know is very bare minimum stuff. Just that something tragic has taken place. It's involved 14 people, 4 of which are now confirmed deceased. It seems to have happened at a child's birthday party. It appears that it may or may not involve a known rapper. But that's all we've got. Just the fact that the gunman is still the gunman is still on the loose, or gunman still on the loose. But there is no new footage. There is no new information that has come out, except for that the families are starting to gather at this targeted attack. That is all the information we have right now. If that changes by any stretch of the imagination, I will return back on air to cover it again. But at this stage, that is all we know, is that this has taken place. I can give you the who, I can give you the where, and that's about it. That's all I can give you. I don't know why, but that's all I've got. So I'm going to finish it here. And if it does change at all, I'm sure people like Cliff and that will all let me know, and I can jump straight back on with any more information as it comes to hand. But at this stage, that is all we have. I will also be keeping track on... Oh, hang on a minute. What's this?
They're advising 12 people have been shot.
All right, we are starting now with breaking news. A shooting has left multiple people hurt in Stockton. You heard that police radio saying possibly 12 victims. Police now have died. The investigation is happening right now. It's outside an area with several businesses on Thornton Road and Lucille Avenue. Police say it happened at a banquet hall, some type of family gathering. And right now, police say the suspect is on the run. Thank you for joining us for this special edition of ABC 10 News. I'm Nazi Javid, and we'll get you straight to this breaking news. We have several crews out at the scene of this shooting working to get more details and information for us. And we're going to start you off this morning with our team coverage. We have Gabriel Porras, ABC 10's Gabriel Porras, who arrived just minutes after the initial call, and ABC 10's Roxanne Elias and Roxanne police telling us that their number one priority is identifying and finding that suspect. Tell us, what are you learning at this hour?
That is the number one priority right now, Nazi. We are actually standing right in front of Lucille Avenue, where there are multiple deputies.
I was going to pause that for 1 sec. Francesca. This goes for about 15 minutes, so we'll hear this one out and then we'll call
47.
it.
Can I get 47?
This is the latest. This has just literally come through from ABC 10 Stockton. So let's find out what they have to say and then we'll go from there.
Deputies investigating this shooting. I want to get right to it. I want to let you guys
all we have right now is misdemeanor 243 and 594.
Spokesperson Heather
I'll be back there and
what can you
investigate
tell
from
us
them
about
and
this
we'll go from there.
situation?
Here, I can tell you that a call came in shortly before 6 p.m.
43, we're going to do. We're also going to get 144.
It was at a family gathering, a banquet hall here off of Lucille Avenue. We can confirm right now that there are 14 victims.
He's going to get a 148
4 of
as
those
well. We're bringing to
victims,
you.
unfortunately, are deceased.
What can you tell us about the victims? Any age range? Are all of these people involved? Are they family members?
All of that information is being gathered right now. As far as family members, what we're being told is that it was a family gathering. So I can expect that it probably was family members, involved in all of this.
What can you tell us that led up to this shooting?
As far as leading up, that is all under investigation. Right now, preliminary investigation suggests that this is a targeted incident. We do not believe that there is any harm to our surrounding area, but that it is a targeted incident.
What do we know about the multiple suspects that may be involved in this shooting?
That is under investigation at this time.
Can you kind of tell us where we're at right now in direction to where that hall is, just so that people kind of have an understanding of where that shooting may have taken place?
Thornton Avenue and the 1900 block of Lucille Avenue. Sorry.
Is there a unit
Thornton
or
Road
a SAM unit available to bring us a
It's a
food
family
truck?
banquet hall that's there that they were at a family get-together.
What is the number one ask right now from your community as we sit here and know that 14 people were injured in this shooting?
You have several businesses around this area. Ideally, there's going to be some type of surveillance. If you have surveillance video, if you were in the area and you saw something, whether it's a vehicle description, whether it's a suspect description, or you saw the incident, please contact the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office. Our number one priority is finding the person who's responsible for this and holding them accountable.
And is there any description at this point that we know of that suspect?
That is all information that's being gathered right now.
And Heather, right now as we sit here, this is a very tragic incident. What can you say as far as what, deputies are going through? I saw, police is out here as well. How does this feel for you guys having to see this happen in your community?
Pray for our guys. We have the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office out here. Obviously, we're leading this. We have other agencies who stepped in without hesitation to help us with this. It's a very tragic incident. There's a lot of moving pieces right now, from victims who need to be transported to local hospitals.
Engine 12. Respond to fall. 710C. At 1943, South and Gilbert Avenue. Cross streets are between End and East 6th Street.
That definitely looks like the front of Dairy Queen, doesn't it? Maybe it was. They would have mentioned Dairy Queen. I think this is still just the staging area, or the crime scene is that big. Because people would have scattered. People would have come all through the area when the shooting took place. Some would have ran down Lucille Avenue. Some would have ran to the Dairy Queen area here on Thornton Street. So it's just hard to determine the exact spot. But judging by the footage that we watched previously on X or Twitter or what do you want to call it, that was the main area. So why they keep showing Dairy Queen, I don't know. I'm sure more information will come to light.
From our investigations, trying to gather all the information, our deputies, again, other agencies, just pray for our guys right now. This is an unfathomable incident.
Thank you so much for everything you're doing, Heather. Anything else to add?
We need to find the suspect and we need to hold them accountable.
Thank you, Heather.
Heather, do you believe it's a single?
As you've heard there, Heather says the number one priority is finding the suspect or suspects involved. Now, the street on Thornton is closed down right now, where you could see where the incident is. So try to avoid the area at this time. I'm Roxanne Elias, live in Stockton, ABC 10.
Yeah, Roxanne, thank you for that report. You did ask the public information officer with the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office about the age ranges, and she did mention earlier the ages range from juvenile to adult, so I think that's a question a lot of folks are asking. But again, a developing situation. We're still working to gather those details about the victims and the suspects. Roxanne, stay on this for us, and we'll check back in just a bit. We want to take you now to our Gabriel Porres. He was also...
Yeah, Nazi, we were first on scene just less than 20 minutes after this terrifying situation unfolded. Originally, we were at the Dairy Queen parking lot here, the Thornton Plaza Shopping Center, and that's where we had a huge amount of law enforcement there. It was a frantic scene, dozens of fire crews, even several minutes after it all happened, and just swarms of officers. I was there as well as family members started showing up, and they were sobbing. You could just feel the sadness in the air. Of course, at that point, we didn't have much information. Now we do have more than what we knew at that point, but people were asking where their children were. They said that there was an event going on nearby. That's what we have confirmed now. But again, a lot of distraught family members, people sobbing as well as they as it came and arrived here at the scene, and it's still been active ever since then. Those family members were too distraught to talk with us on camera, understandably going through all of this, but we did speak with someone who lives in the area, a neighbor. Take a listen to what he heard and saw.
There was 3 sets of gunfire.
Okay, Safari's saying that he just read that the banquet hall was behind the Dairy Queen, so that would have to be
1 Adam 61 car.
that little alcove of shops that we looked at before where kiddos used to be located. That appears to be the area, judging also
61.
by the debris and all the incident taking place on Lucille Avenue.
61.
So Dairy Queen seems to be the
61
staging
Phoenixville,
area.
953 Lakeview East at Target 4707 Pacific.
So
Adult black sweater, gray cargo shorts. He's laying face down in the children's book section. Not responding.
okay, so there's someone
Phoenixville,
passed
1
out
Adam 61.
in the library. But yeah, so Dairy Queen seems to be
710 St. Charles, 46-year-old male, ALOC after a fall, 1943 South of Delbert with a cost of 6.
seems to be where the staging area is. Kiddos area where kiddos used to be. It's not kiddos anymore. Seems to be the banquet area that the shooting took place.
Code 4.
The first set,
Respond to ALOC.
there was a lot of rounds. I'm
401B.
not sure exactly
At
how many were in there.
4707
They sounded
Pacific
kind of
Avenue.
fireworky.
Cross streets
So I
are
wasn't
between
really too
W.
concerned
Mark
about it,
Lane
but
and
then
West
the next 2
Yokas
sets
Avenue.
gunfire came probably maybe a minute later, and then all of a sudden there was all these police were here.
Yeah, it all happened so quickly. That's what we're hearing from so many people who have been out here today. We did get a statement from
So
Vice
that's
Mayor
behind-
Jason Lee. You'll see it on your screen here. It reads in part, quote, "Tonight my heart is heavy in a way that's hard to put into words. As Vice Mayor of Stockton and as someone who grew up in this community, I am devastated and angry to learn about the mass shooting at a child's birthday party. An ice cream shop should never be the place for families to fear their lives." And again, that was from Vice Mayor Jason Lee. That statement just came in a moment ago into our newsroom. Back here live on the scene, the county supervisor for this area has been on scene. The council member who represents this area as well has been on scene. We've seen the DA's office, and we're told the FBI is here as well. So hopefully we'll be getting some answers soon as to how and why this happened. But that question is bearing on the minds of so many here in Stockton with this tragedy tonight. Live in Stockton, Gabriel Porras, ABC 10.
Report. We're going to continue our team coverage of this breaking news with ABC 10's Roxanne Elias. We are learning the governor's office of emergency services.
So yeah, that goes on to talk more about the governor and all that sort of stuff. But at this stage, that's what that is the updated information. So it appears that we were somewhat correct in our location of where things took place. And yeah, that's pretty much all we've been able to determine at this stage. That it just appears to be where everything took place, and yeah, it's kind of where we're at. So, if we were to go back to our map here. That. Let's shrink that one back down. So there's Dairy Queen and Grill just there. Unless we're also looking at Apex. Oh, that's a martial arts joint. That's donut place. So that's just the plaza. Captain's Anchor. What's Captain's Anchor? Looks like just a bar and grill. Some vape shop. Dante's Pizza. Veterinarians. Domino's. So that would be my guess. It's in here around this area because the shooting that the footage that we saw of where the ambulance and all that were was just here. This was the little place that they all ran down into this junkyard looking joint, O'Reilly's Auto Parts. So it looks like that was the spot, judging by the fact that it's been marked on the map there as well. That seems to be the spot. So that's all we've got, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I can tell you. Hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Stockton News has just released a video. Hang on one sec. Give me 1 second.
Can you change my location to County Hospital and show me 987, please?
One second. Give me 1 second. Close that one off. Bring that one up. We'll watch this last one. This literally just popped up then as I was about to close down.
Boards at the fence and found another subject, 5088 in the alley, and 4 down in the Dairy Queen parking lot.
There we go.
That breaking news tonight out of Stockton. 14 people hurt, including juveniles. 4 confirmed dead tonight. This after gunfire rang out at what officials say was a family gathering. Several agents of people.
Let's just bring that back up. Hang on 1 sec. Give me 1 second. I just want to stop that because it's getting me ear.
News from CBS 13.
Their officer located broken boards at the fence and found another subject, 5088 in the alley, and 4 down in the Dairy Queen parking lot.
So 4 down in the Dairy Queen parking lot. So it looks like they've come out of that area, 4 down in the Dairy Queen parking lot. That's what was just confirmed on the scanning app that was dispatched talking then, has stated that there were, if you have a look here, it says officers located broken boards and found another subject, audio intelligible, and 4 down in the Dairy Queen parking lot. So by the looks of it, because there's 10 that have been shot, some in Lucille Avenue at that location that we've been showing all stream, and some that have broken through the fence to get away and found in the Dairy Queen parking lot, which when we look at our map is directly behind the banquet centre. Yeah, Dante's Pizza was another. Thank you for that, Richard. Appreciate that. And Judith, how are you? Good to see you. It's a bar, fire and grill. Thank you very much for letting me know. But yeah, there you go. That's where we're getting the intel. So there's 2 scenes. One being at the banquet hall on Lucille Avenue, and then the Dairy Queen parking lot on Thornton Street. They're your 2 main crime scenes.
That breaking news tonight out of Stockton. 14 people hurt, including juveniles. 4 confirmed dead tonight. This after gunfire rang out at what officials say was a family gathering. Several agencies are involved, including the FBI. The San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office says this attack, that shooting happened here right before 6 o'clock at a banquet hall. This is along Thornton Road in Stockton, right you on the ground, tracking the latest.
That's them, by the way. That's not my video.
You on the ground, tracking the latest. Reporter Madison Keevy with more details on what happened. Madison.
Marley, this was a chaotic scene in a very well-packed and busy shopping plaza, Thornton Plaza to be exact. It's right here on Thornton, and that banquet hall that we keep talking about as I step away is tucked in the back of some of these businesses we know, because this is where investigators have spent a lot of time tonight coming in and out, searching. We've seen them, looking for evidence.
Because they can't get
evidence.
down.
It's on the same strip as a Dairy Queen that many have commented on. We've talked to their employees at the Dairy Queen and no one was injured. But again, we're talking about many people. A witness has have described it as chaotic, people running, jumping over the fences of this plaza into the neighborhood that butts up right against it. Other scenes that we have seen through witness video show people receiving some of that CPR and life-saving care in the streets just across from this plaza.
I was just looking at the map again. The only spot that is available between Dairy King and Lucille Avenue is that former Kiddos area. That seems to be the only banquet-esque type business that is between the 2 places, and quite easily, if they've kicked down floorboard or kicked down fence boards or whatever to get into the Dairy Queen car park from the shooting itself, that is the only one that seems available.
again, where those homes are.
And also, if you judge on the footage that we saw from X, where police were, emergency services were working on people in the street, that was Lucille Avenue, just in front of that kiddo's former area.
One person described it as just mass scattering of people when those shots rang out here tonight. Now it's at the center, or one of the centers rather, of this investigation. These businesses, we know by reviewing their hours, were mostly open at the time. And again, in what we're seeing from these first videos coming out in those moments after the shooting, there were dozens of people that just got away from that sound and what was happening.
Oh, such an upsetting scene out there in Madison. You really described it as chaotic to hear that people were running, scattering in all different directions, even jumping fences out there. We can only imagine just how disturbing this scene was. Thank you for that live update. Now, the Stockton Sheriff's investigators are urging anyone who was in that area or knows something to reach out. Your reporter, Kayla Muller, is also at the scene. All right, Kayla, what are you hearing?
Yeah, Marley, as far as right now, a lot of people, I think, are hearing about this news. They're showing up at the gas stations surrounding this street. They are talking. They cannot believe what they're hearing. They cannot believe that something like this would happen, especially with children involved. This makes things tremendously worse. Again, just to kind of set the scene here, all of this is blocked off. We have been pushed back multiple times for this investigation. On either sides of this road is a residential neighborhood. And Mayor Fugazi, she pointed out that this is Thanksgiving weekend. She called this unacceptable. You know, these people were having a family gathering, a family celebration, and they're doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing this holiday weekend. So it's just unacceptable. It's unfathomable. That was the word from the San Joaquin Sheriff's Office. And, you know, this is not my first breaking news or shooting situation. I tend to have a pretty good read on officials, and I can tell they are visibly upset, visibly shaken, as is everybody. The DA also very clear that while they are still searching for that suspect, that when they find the suspect, they will be brought down to the fullest extent of the law. Take a listen to what they had to say about half an hour ago.
And what happened tonight? Again, unacceptable. Families should be together instead of at the hospital, standing next to their loved one, praying that they survive.
You have my promise that you will have the full force of my office's resources in holding this individual fully accountable. Let this ring perfectly clear. In this community in San Joaquin County, violence of this nature has absolutely no place at any time, shape, or form, and children should not be harmed by gun and gang violence.
Yeah, some powerful words there from both of them. A traumatic situation, as you can imagine, for officers, investigators, witnesses, and then of course the families involved in this, and anybody who might have seen what happened is encouraged to come forward with any type of information. This is just very tragic, again, on this holiday weekend, very, very violent. But the one thing is that investigators say that this is most likely a targeted attack, so there isn't a threat to the general public as of now. There are, 10 people still injured, rushed to local area hospitals. We will continue to monitor their conditions as we get that information, and we will continue to keep you updated throughout the night.
Kayla, I hear you when you say we cover shootings, we cover violent situations all the time, but to hear city leaders, city officials seem so frazzled and upset by all of this, it certainly does shake you to your core. I appreciate that live report. Thank you, Kayla. Now, we know the victims are being rushed to several local hospitals, including St. Joseph's Medical Center. Again, 14 people hurt, 4 confirmed dead. The San Joaquin County Sheriff's investigators tell us the victims range in age from juvenile to adult. Again, though, not specifying the exact ages of those victims and if any of those who were killed were children, so we are working to get more information on exactly who was involved. We're hearing from the governor's office as well tonight, saying in a statement, quote, Gavin Newsom has been briefed on the horrific shooting in Stockton. The governor's office of emergency services is monitoring this evolving situation and coordinating with local law enforcement. Of course, this is a rapidly developing situation. We will stay on top of this breaking news throughout this newscast, and of course, streaming online at CBS13.com, where you can always get the latest information as well.
It's breaking news.
13. I'll have to remember that website. So, yeah, there you go. So, CBS 13, they said, was the website, wasn't it? Let me just make note of that. Okay, CBS. Right, so there we go. So that's always streaming. So I can always come back and check in on that a bit later on. All right, so that's where we stand right now, ladies and gentlemen. There's no more information I can possibly give you. There's no new information that's been made available. Obviously, it's still a very fluent situation. They're going to be covering it throughout the course of the night. I wouldn't expect any more briefings until the morning. But that can obviously change in a heartbeat. And if I hear anything else throughout the course of my night, I will let you know, and I will jump straight back on and give you the updates as they come in to me. Also, we'll have any situation that pops off over there in Venezuela. We're going to keep an eye on that as well. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I can give you. I really do appreciate you all coming and being part of the live stream here with me. Thank you to everyone that moderates. Thank you to everyone that has helped me locate information online, and I can't thank you enough. So thank you very much for joining me. That is it for now. So I look forward to talking to you in the next one. So have a good sleep if it's your nighttime. Have a good day if it's your daytime. And until then, ladies and gentlemen, well, fucking hooroo. Bye.